Yo, man, Charles knocked it out the park this time. Let's go. Okay.
Stop this song and look up Team Jorge. It's more important than what shows. They're rotten to the core and they know more than what you know about yourself and where you go. If and how you vote. All of the remote things that control your life. They know every secret slice of each pie you stick your knife in, and all your sins, the stuff you've hidden from your wife. They have the pictures you think twice before showing your best friend. The sickness and the lies, denying who you might offend. They know who you pretend to be in front of everyone. Like they knew things you hide to bend up. Eyes who see the sunset has more than just begun on their one-dimensional cult. Their beliefs are really dumb, and it's no wonder they default to blaming the results on who's assaulted by the ruse, claiming that the fault is on the culprit who refused to fuck off and be confused like a good God-fearing goy. Do you pause and see the clues, or is your view you enjoy? Team Jorge pushes more hate than your fake and goofy gosh. The force they use to score bait at its core just a facade. Team Jorge pushes more hate than your fake and goofy god. The force they use to score bait at its core is Israeli bots. Team Jorge's one example. There could be hundreds, maybe thousands of black ops units made to trample on your rights while not allowing you to talk about who's bowing to Netanyahu this week. Somehow this crazy clown's the king of when and how Americans speak. These pigs are proud to cheat when kosher bacon's on the line.
Video will be dropping later today, maybe tomorrow.
His concentration can't find as many days before it's time with the kind of crazy tech that's so amazing it reminds great minds of something they had yet to see. And safe to bet that your dumbass hasn't either. But to say that you reject it means that you're your own deceiver, since you're
gotta hear it with the headphones.
Of the theater that you
so good.
As long as someone feeds the meter, you're just a reader of the news. Since the meaner the abuse, the more you seem to be immune. You're just there to clean their shoes. Team Jorge's there to push distract. They're seen and there to prove their dream is only fair to who is seen as a clearly chosen few. Our despair is their only passion. Team Jorge pushes more hate than your fake and goofy god. The force they use to score bait at its core is just a facade. Team Jorge pushes more hate than your fake and goofy god. The force they use to score bait at its core is Israeli bots. Team Jorge is pure hate, and they shape what we see. Their short fate obscures great well when taking off the G. Their word rate's what ensures they are safe when they deceive. Their wordplay is absurd. May they take what they believe and shove it in their sleeves like aces and crackers. Yes, they act smart. They attack our much. Exodus. Their startling phony lore keeps forging the prejudice, imploring that the best of us never touch true glory. Team Jorge is relentless. Fuck whatever shit they're whoring off is just another poor me story that they're always selling. Their cult practices and orgies are worthy of us telling. Our fellow Goyim start repelling their slowly swelling bacon. As long as we aren't repelling, just telling Goyim Nation. Team Jorge pushes more hate than your fake and goofy god. The force they use to score bait at its core is just a facade. Team Jorge pushes more hate than your fake and goofy god. The force they use to score bait at its core is Israeli bots. So obvious. There's a Wikipedia page about it.
Oh shit. I'm in love with a scripper. I'm in love with a scripper. Why don't I just make more songs? Why don't I make songs like that one? I'm in love with a scribble. I'm in love with a scribble.
Let's not go beating around the bush. Nukes are completely scare tactic bush. Did you just hear the whoosh as the breath left the room?
How come you don't push that doom and gloom?
Well, it may be
It's weird, you know. I gotta not be distracted by my own shit and talk about what's going on.
Radiation is death, and no four-leaf clover can stop the exposure from killing forever. It doesn't grow slower, it's supposed to grow never. The land, the weather, the air plants, and life
Won't ever get better.
Promise the strife will constantly slice the wrist of who happens to challenge the knife and the murderous
Oh no, it's a television show.
But if that's everlasting,
What's up with Japan?
Japan? Nuclear destruction keeps everyone involved. People fear the judgment when they can't even see the eye. Truth becomes repugnant when everything's a lie. Are you still scared of thunder and monsters in the sky? Hiroshima and Nagasaki such terrible loss. And for most of us, the Nazis invented Holocaust. But accepting that the boss rewrites whatever history they want to get across, you can't help but question mystery. Like, how come all the imagery you've shown us of the nukes doesn't stand up to the scrutiny of scenes providing proof? If you finally knew the truth, you'd probably sit with Colin, but one of two scoops keeps your brand quite common.
If you probably knew the truth, you'd probably sit with Colin.
And exclaim like you're a fool. When you try to keep it cool, follow without wonder, you swallow the stool. We call your head a dunder. The obvious blunder pressed as a fact is the pillage and plunder stressed to attack the sanity track your train rides on. When you don't
talking to my kid about it all today.
Just sing along.
You know, it dawned on me that, like,
Nuclear destruction.
you know, think about like what rap music was and how it was all about, like, black people, know your roots. Black people, you know, be who you are, be proud of yourselves, blah, blah, blah. Like, it had gotten to this point where it was starting to go in that direction. And when you think about it, like, you know, black people make up 13% of the population. And those that will like rap music are, what, you know, 6-7% of that population? So who was rap designed to appeal to? And it's the, you know, the disillusioned white kid. Right? But the thing is, the disillusioned white kid isn't going to relate to black pride music, right? The disillusioned white kid's not going to relate to know your African history music. The disillusioned white kid's going to, you know, he's going to be alienated by that, especially when, you know, that music then calls him the white devil and all that shit. So you put him in a spot where, you know, he wants to like this music, but it alienates him. And who wants to listen to something that alienates them? And so they changed things up. And they were like, well, I bet you Whitey will listen to it if it's all about black people shooting each other, doing drugs and hot chicks and parties and, you know, the basically the WWE, you know, playbook. Explosions, fights, and hot chicks. You know, that's what dudes like. And so they you know, to make it so rap would appeal to the average, you know, angry white kid, they made it, you know, not just does it appeal to angry white kids, but it influences young black kids to be the worst versions of themselves, to be the stereotypes, you know. But I never thought about that appealing to white people. How you know, because again, you're gonna have much less appeal to white people when the music is calling out white people.
You prefer gloves, so I can't wear mittens. Your need to fit in quickens my sand. Your stand is a sinking sensation. Your situation should not affect me. Your fantasy is really just that. Until there are facts,
Song about
let's
gays.
just call it fiction. A twisted description, the epic tradition of judgments repugnant, and not the depiction of a good Christian's mission statement. And the strategic replacement of pedophile priests.
I'm gonna go ahead and reset because it seems like we're
their eyes are too blurry, crying about
being censored. I don't know. Am I? Is this what's happening? I mean, I guess I'll give it another 3 minutes and give it to the 15-minute mark, but this don't make no sense.
Why would their plate affect your diet? Try it if you think it does. If you think because someone is gay, your marriage now sucks, you might want to play a little more safe in the way you condemn.
They usually let somebody else come in after I mention that, hey, I'm gonna, you know, we'll see. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, I'm just crazy.
You probably just don't answer the voice. It's in your head so loud it's a noise. Screaming you're a boy in the boys. Or maybe you're a girl in the girls. Chocolate, vanilla, a swirl. Whatever makes your toes curve. You never see the curve in the world. 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 Projecting your fear toward your secret desire, you're simply a liar whose fire runs deep. You only compete with yourself. Your stealth is seen on radar.
Gaydar.
Is usually true, which is why through and through, if you don't like dudes, they refuse to pursue. You're safe. You should see my face as I say that. I feel like Pat Sajak as I watch the wheel spin. So sick of the playback saying love is a sin. To me, it's a win. I wish I was gay. 2 morning rooms to begin every day.
My wife just shared a thing with me, footage from the Daily Show, and it's a little clip. And I guess if you just watch the clip, then it might not, then you might like him. You know, you might think that Jon Stewart is a bad guy, is a good guy. But Jon Stewart is, you know, he does what he's told. He reads what he's told to read. And he, more importantly, doesn't talk about things he's not supposed to talk about. And I should wait, because I could say this to my wife, but fucking. So, the thing about, it was really telling. Just a really telling thing this last episode that actually my wife shared me the thing from. Because at one point they talk about how Trump went in and took out a dictator who destroys, you know, oppresses people and is a cancer on the world. And so they show the Saudi crown prince. And he's like, nope, not that guy. And then it shows some other guy, shows some other guy. But it doesn't show Netanyahu. And you know, the way it was set up, you would think they would easily say Netanyahu, especially before Saudi Arabia. But, you know, the Daily Show is them. Oh, look, we got up to three whole viewers. We'll see what happens. 15 minutes in and I got 3 viewers. Jesus Christ.
Stuck in a mailroom full of regrets and all kinds of lessons.
It's so goofy. Alright, I'm gonna reset.
Letting you speak.